year at Lagos Tutorial Center, two students got their mock WAEC results. Fumi sees her F9 in physics and tears the paper, and she says, "This subject hits me." However, her friend Efe gets the same grade but stares at it differently. The next day, Efe buys a used textbook and starts pasting formulas on her bathroom wall. Fast forward to result day, Fumi gets a D7. Efe scores B3. Same teacher, same school, but different mindset. What made Efe flip that script? Let's talk. Welcome to Pekun Speaks. Before we even talk about timetables, textbooks, or exam techniques, we need to start with something deeper, the foundation that determines how you approach every single subject, every of your class and home assignment, every single test and exam, which is your mindset. If you ever said to yourself, "I'm not good at math, I'm just not a book person, I need motivation before I can study, cramming is the only way to pass," then this episode is for you. What is mindset? For instance, in psychology, your mindset simply means the set or collection of beliefs, attitudes, or assumptions you have about yourself and your abilities. Meaning, it is how you see yourself and what you believe is possible for you. Your mindset shapes how you think, how you learn in and outside the classroom, how you act and respond to situations generally. And basically, there are two types of them: fixed mindset and growth mindset. A fixed mindset person believes that intelligence is something you're born with and it is cast in stone, meaning it is fixed, permanent, or unchangeable. That you either have it or you don't. That's a lie. People or students who think this way often say things like, "This subject is not for me. I can't do better than these. No matter how hard I try, I forget everything." Or they say things like, "Others are better than me, so why try? Studying is boring and useless. Some people are just naturally brilliant." I hear you. That sounds like a fixed mindset person. But a growth mindset person believes intelligence is like a muscle. It grows stronger, and the more you use it, the better. How can I tell when somebody or a student has a growth mindset? I can learn things like, "That's a powerful statement, right?" Or, "Every time I practice, I'm improving." That's splendid, isn't it? Or they make statements like, "Challenges help me grow. Mistakes are part of progress. Asking for help is a smart way to learn faster." They all sound beautiful. Or the student believes that success takes time and that's okay. Wow. Now, in this part of the world, many of us grew up hearing things like, "That boy is just naturally brilliant, that's why he passes." Or teachers calling a student slow or average. Without knowing it, we start carrying those labels. They shape the way we approach our books. I remember a story a good colleague of mine shared with me about a girl from Ibadan he coached and mentored a few years ago. According to him, the girl hides during math class because the teacher often says, "You're not paying attention. Maybe science is not for you." By SS1, she avoids math completely. But when that colleague of mine changed her mindset, everything changed altogether. They started with just 15 minutes of practice a day, focusing on basic topics she could handle, celebrated each correct answers, and reminded her, "If you can solve this one, you can solve the next." By the time she was sitting her SSC, she didn't just pass, she scored a B2. Can I tell you something? Her brain wasn't different from anyone else's. The only change was this: she stopped believing that intelligence was fixed and started treating learning like exercise. You too can. I know somebody is thinking right now, Why does mindset matter? I will explain that. This part of our world is full of distractions. Take, for example, noisy neighbors or sometimes power cuts. Even pressure from parents who want you to just read. So, if your mindset is weak, these things will discourage you big time. Trust me. But if you have a growth mindset, you will see obstacles differently. Say, for example, there's no light. You will tell yourself, let me use 30 minutes of torchlights to study. Or too much noise everywhere. You will tell yourself, I will focus with earplugs. Or wake up very early in the morning. You see, your brain doesn't grow by complaining. It grows by adapting. And that's what separates top students from everyone else. See, here's the challenge for you today. This is what I want you to do. Write down 3 skills you once struggled with, but later learned. Maybe it's riding a bicycle, or typing on your personal computer, or maybe even cooking. Now, next to each, write what made you improve. Did you practice? Did someone teach you differently? Then, finally, write this sentence at the bottom. If I learn those things, I can also learn any subject I put effort into. Be it math, history, chemistry, literature, account, physics, or even English. Now, can I tell you why this is important? Because your brain needs proof, not just motivation. You've already grown before. You can do it again. One more thing I wanted to do. So I'm going to add an extra layer of challenge. Say for the next 24 hours, I want you to do one thing. Every time you feel like saying, I can't, you know what? Add the word yet. Can we bring that together? So, say for example, you can say to yourself, I cannot understand physics yet, but I will. I can't focus for 1 hour yet, but I will. This single word changes your brain from quitting mode to learning mode. In the next episode, we're going deeper. We'll talk about the hidden beliefs you may not even realize are blocking your progress. Until then, study smarter, think clearer, and keep growing. I'm Pekun Peter, and this is one of the steps you need to take to become a better learner. Thank you.